Okay guys, so it is the week of Christmas and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wanted to do a little vlog, a little studio vlog for you guys because I did that like my first week of doing this full time and it was so much fun. So I'm not doing daily uploads, but I am gonna do one upload this week of a little studio vlog. So I'm gonna take you along with my day today. I'm starting my day off with my 2 cups. I have my water, I have my iced coffee that I put a little bit of whipped cream and caramel sauce on the top. I know that's like so indulgent, but who cares? It's Christmas week. It's the week of Christmas, so why wouldn't I do this? And then I also have a little bit of pumpkin bread for breakfast. I'm not gonna do my admin tasks first this morning. I feel like in the past I've like started the day with like email and admin, and you know what? I feel like it's a giant time suck. So I'm gonna do some of that later. But the first thing that I'm gonna do today is I have a client that we're doing a whole new website for on Squarespace, so I'm gonna work on that. And I'm just gonna see what I can get done in the next hour. So here I go. Also, I'm wearing my red sweater because everything needs to be Christmas this week. Everything needs to be holly jolly. And also I have my little office buddy over here. She's chewing on her little toy. She's just the best. Hi, baby girl. I did have a cute outfit on earlier, but for some reason our heat like will not come on, and it's now 62 degrees in the house, so I have 2 pairs of pants on, 2 pairs, and a big chunky scarf. Now I'm wearing a cardigan over my sweater. I have a podcast recording that I'm being interviewed on at 1 o'clock. I need the heat to come on. And I don't know why this is happening. And we have a heat technician person that's coming out tomorrow.
Ollie, want a treat? Come here. Can you sit? Speak. Okay.
I just took a break for lunch and posted a new Instagram reel about my new holiday gift tags that I have on my website that you can download and print at home to spruce up your holiday gift wrap. Now I'm getting ready to send out an email to my email list really quickly before I jump on a podcast at 1 o'clock today. It's 12:50 right now. I'm gonna be a guest on somebody's podcast today, so I'm super excited for that. I always love getting the chance to be on a podcast and just talk about my journey. It's really fun for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up that email, get that sent out, and then I'm gonna hop on the podcast. I just finished that podcast recording and it was super fun, but Dolly did not really behave herself. So anyways, I just finished recording that podcast and it was so fun to be a guest on a podcast. That's like one of my favorite things ever. Dolly and I are having like a standoff because she won't come inside. Dolly, come. Come. unbelievable. Now I'm gonna work downstairs. Actually, I've got a bunch of social media illustrations I need to get through for a client, and I'm gonna do all the drawing for it downstairs because Dolly doesn't always love to hang out in my office. I think it's just because she's just not used to it yet. Cause like, to be honest, this entire time that I've been full-time with my business, she's been in training. So she's been gone like 9 to 5. And this week she has off for Christmas. Like they're not doing the training this week because of Christmas. Next week she'll be going back, and then she'll be graduating. But because of that, I'm not in a groove with her at home. It's an adjustment for me to have her here today while I am working from home, because I don't usually have to like worry about her. And I'm just realizing I can't remember. Okay, yes, I did feed her lunch. Oh my gosh. Anyways, it's just like an adjustment for me to have her here because she's not a high maintenance dog, but she does really like quality time and affection. Those are like her 2 love languages. I feel bad if I haven't given her, you know, like personal time. So I'm like, if I hang out down here and like watch a Hallmark movie while I do these illustrations, then I think she'll be okay. I'm just gonna illustrate, watch a Hallmark movie, and try and get these. I've got 8 graphics I need to do. So we'll see what I can get done. Finishing up those illustrations for my client within like an hour and a half, like praise the Lord. And then I responded to some emails, did a couple of other things, and then I'm actually getting ready. I have a client dinner tonight, and I'm so excited about that. That's the thing about having local clients that I really, really love, because when I first started my business, I had like no local clients except for one. My business started in 2019. My first like freelance clients were probably in 2020. And then from there, like some of my first clients were like from overseas, just because of my work showing up on the Explore page, which I personally feel like in 2020, it was a lot easier to get your work out there than what it is now, but that's just my opinion. I could go on and on about that. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Is it easy to get discovered on Instagram now? Was it easier in 2020? Like, what do you think about that? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I actually just like redid my makeup because I felt like it didn't look very fresh anymore, and I just wanted to like touch it up, but then I was like, you know what? I just want to redo all of it. So I just redid like all of my makeup, and I am just finishing up getting ready, and then I might have like a little cocktail before I head out, and yeah, then I'm gonna have dinner and drinks with my clients. So it'll be 3 of us tonight. We have reservations at a really cool place in Indiana tonight, so I'm really excited. And I might try and do like a couple of other things for work and responding to emails before I head out for the night. I'm really excited. I'm just like, I love this. Oh my gosh, Dolly, no. Dolly, no! Sit down. So, oh my god! So I have my first vacation coming up, and it's like the first vacation that I've taken since going full-time with my business, which was literally like only 1 month ago. So it's not like I was starved for a vacation by any means, but basically going on a family trip. And I'm like, how does one prepare for that? Because I have a lot of retainer clients where we do a certain amount of hours of work within a month. And so I'm like, I'm gonna really have to make sure that that's all taken care of like prior to going out of town. but then I also want to be able to take time off on Friday. I don't know, I just am like, how do you handle vacation and like building in vacation time when you don't have somebody saying like, hey, here's your PTO? Not a problem by any means. Like, this is not something I'm stressed about. It's wonderful to be able to be like, I can take off anytime I want to because nobody is in charge of me except for me. But I do just want to make sure that I get stuff done for my clients before we go out of town. But today was kind of nice, honestly. Like, it was not a super stressful day. I didn't put a ton of pressure on myself, and I still feel like I got a ton of stuff done and had time to be on a really great podcast. I had so much fun with that interview. Dolly didn't love it because I wasn't like focusing on her, but I had a lot of fun. And just a little like check-in update since I went full-time with my business. At this point, at December 19th, like, I have made more money with my business this month than what I was making with my full-time job per month. So that's really validating and like really reassuring. I have no doubts that this was the right choice, but there's just things that like continuously I'm like, yes, this was right, this was the right choice. So like that feels really good to have that validation, and just to know that was the right choice, and to know financially that, you know, like, it's okay. Like, I don't have to be afraid of this decision that I made because look at what's already happened this month. And the month is not over yet. It feels like a very short month because of like Christmas and like, you know, at this time of year people are like, let's put a pin in it until January. It definitely feels like a shorter amount of time to be able to make money in a month. However, a lot of the bulk of my revenue really comes from like retainer clients. That is money that I'm making per month no matter what time of year it is. And that is a really great way to build in some sustainability, reliability, predictability into your business. Regular, you know, monthly payments from clients, but it also, I mean, the reason why I do it though is because like with my clients, I'm doing so much ongoing work and ongoing support for them that like to have to send them an invoice every single time I do one little thing, I'm like, no, let's just do a retainer and then we can use those hours however you want. Like, it just is so much easier, like literally not only for me, but like mainly for the client. It's such a value add. And they get access to my client portal on Notion, which I told you guys I would do a YouTube video about that soon, and I promise I'm going to. I just am trying to iron out a couple of other things with my Notion that I want to get like fixed up before I do the Notion tour. And if you don't know what Notion is, it's basically what I use to organize my entire life and my entire business. Like, not only am I organizing things for clients, but I'm also like doing my weekly meal planning in Notion. So highly recommend, and it's honestly really affordable. I think one of my favorite things about being a business owner is that I watched Hallmark movies this entire day when I wasn't on. The only phone call that I had today was that podcast interview. I've been watching Hallmark movies like all day today while I work, and like, who gonna say something to me? Nobody's gonna say something. Nobody, because I can do what I want. So that is like, that feels good. It feels really good. So, okay, well, I'm going to finish out the rest of my day before I go out to dinner tonight with my clients. I'm so excited. I can't wait to have a drink and have some appetizers, and just enjoy the night. And then I'll come home and hang out with my hubby and my poopy Dolly. She's my puppy, but I call her Poopy. I call all puppies poopies. That's just like a thing about me. Yeah, well, thank you guys so much for joining today's studio vlog. Really appreciate you guys being here, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye, guys.